if you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. Yeah, these feelings are familiar. Swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her. Swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust. I've been in and out of touch. I've been in and out of love. Yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. Yeah, these feelings are familiar. Swear she look familiar.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, but this is officially sold out. Sign up for that Sold Out Discord link. It is pinned at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up. We talk a little bit of everything over there from music, sneakers, sports, you name it, food sections, and of course you can show your sneakers. And if you want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, it'll definitely should be posted up. Other than that, but you see, we got the main man also in the building. I'm gonna let him go ahead and do his proper introductions.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? It's me, Dunks, man. Hope everybody having a great Saturday. We had what do we have dropped this week, man? I mean, there's been some things.
The Jordan Warren Team Red joints dropped today.
Team Red, yeah,
they're still here. They're still, I'm sure they're available.
We had this, we had another shock drop on the militaries. Did you get that?
No, that wasn't really a shock drop. That was a exclusive access.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you get that?
Nope. I
read
the rules. If we go off what they said the rules are, I should have qualified, but I didn't get it.
Well, those rules on there be all over the place, and people who didn't even literally go for them still get the EA and stuff like that. Exactly. So and like I say, then we also had that location based for the Travises for those. Yeah, just to catch up on a few things,
Those are dropping next week, right?
Yeah, because they got pushed back apparently.
Yeah.
But let's say I think we spoke on those before. I don't want them, but just because I'm gonna go for them. And I'm honestly not gonna be mad if I don't get them.
I would hope not, but go ahead.
So just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna try for them. But let's say honestly, I'm not gonna be mad. I'll probably be more upset if I don't get the militaries. Honestly,
I need those motherfuckers. Man.
I mean, it's because there's no way you should be able to really take an L on these, or especially the promotion they've gotten. I mean, we've heard the numbers. We already know it's going to be well over 1 million, So
I need them.
The
last time they came out was in 2012, and I couldn't. I had a lot. I was in, like, to keep it 100. I was in trouble, man. So I couldn't. Shoes weren't on my priority, man.
I want them for a different reason because I feel like I need a little more white shoes in my collection, So there's just my reasoning, like nothing like that they really hold no big significance as to why I want them. Just to put a little more of the variety in my collection. That's really honestly it.
I just thought of something I want to do if you down to do it, like one live, not now, but probably like towards after summer. I want to do like, how people always ask like your sneaker collection. Since you've been doing the lives with me, I want to do like, we can do a live like sneaker. Like I want to see your sneaker collection where you let everybody know what you got and do like let's do a sold out on that. We'll do a Dunks collection for sure.
Yeah, It's growing. So I think
considering I'm pretty sure if you look back from where you started and where you are now, you'll definitely see the growth.
Actually, I was scrolling through my photos the other day looking for a particular photo to show a coworker, but I scrolled past like when I had first hit on those taxi ones. And that's really what really got me back into it. Remember like when I hit for those. So it was just like I just saw those and I was like, damn, that's funny. But I kept going. But it was just like a little memory that stuck out to me.
Yeah, most definitely. So that's what I'll do. We'll do a Dunks collection probably towards the end of the year. Somewhere like maybe November time frame-ish if nothing ain't crazy going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Because there's still plenty of time and plenty of drops. So plenty of time to get other things too. So.
Most definitely, man. Appreciate y'all coming through in and out. Y'all definitely smash the like button. We normally just starting to do things at like an hour and 15 minutes tops. We're gonna try to start wrapping things up in an hour. That's why we're actually starting on time now. So hope you guys are feeling that. Really,
I think that's probably going to throw a lot of people off right now too, because they're still used to at least getting another another like maybe 5-10 minutes. You know,
5-10 minutes on the intro. But you know what, man? You know what? Everybody kicking this the weekend, but plus you can catch the playback too, man. But tonight's topic, I'm gonna see all we got in the building in just a minute. But tonight's topic, we're talking authorities raid Pandabuy warehouses. Pretty much this was to the best of my knowledge, these was making apparently a lot of unauthorized sneakers, and they were pretty much spot on. We've seen some YouTubers actually get in trouble for promoting it. I've seen some people come in and out of the Discord asking, do we do about it? And to be honest, I never knew. It's funny, one homie, well, I don't say home, one person came.
I don't even like Pandabuy. Like I say, when I think of like Pandabuy, is a name that sounds familiar. But I can't really say that I know too much about it. You know, I just know that I've heard of it. You know,
yeah, it's basically where they sell UAs pretty much.
Yeah.
And one person in Discord
is like the largest supplier.
Yes, and look like the feds have come in and raided their stuff, so we're gonna check that out. And then also we're gonna talk inside Foot Locker store of the future model of what they're trying to bring. Because let's just be honest. I don't know if you caught wind of yesterday or Wednesday's live. JD Sports has bought your store, Dunks, that you really like.
I know. I don't feel like I don't feel like nothing's gonna really change for them, but I feel like maybe it's just we'll start to see more of the two, if that makes sense. We'll start to see more of the two stores pop up, but they'll still keep their separate identities, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think they're gonna slowly turn everything into quote unquote JD, because that's kind of what they did here.
I get it, because that's like the more modern name shoes now. Yeah, the more modern, hip and retail names now, because Hibbets is if you're at least 20 years old, you know about Hibbets.
Yeah, and the major stores now are going to be like Foot stores. Is going to be pretty much Foot Locker, and everything that falls underneath that chain. JD Sports now, because they got Finish Line, they got Hibbets, they got their own store, and a couple other places they own as well. And then there's going to be Dick's Sporting Goods. They're going to be the main 3 Foot stores. So I'm very curious if it's going to.
DSG is it's such a large store, such a large chain. They have so many items in the store. It's just the potential that they have and what they could be. But I know that they're not gonna sway away from what we say their bread and butter. Because obviously if it's not broken, there's nothing to fix.
But to be honest, it's like with Dick's Sporting Goods starting to sell more Jordans and Nikes and stuff. Well, they always sell Nike, but as they start to sell more Jordans and stuff, that's like an enhancement, because they was already surviving just off of sports gear.
What I'm saying, but and it's kind of one of those situations for them where you gotta think, where do they put more focus on what's been keeping the lights on, or what's bringing a new light, to the business,
Yeah, true.
So they're kind of in like one of those situations, because now they've been known for a certain thing for so long, and now they're bringing like a new traffic, or a new audience to their business. Is it for the better or for the worse? Because does it now push away their long-lasting loyal customers, or does it bring only those here for a good time customers?
I feel like that's what happened with Foot Locker whenever they went from having the regular system that I was used to, and then they went to the new cool hip FLX or Flex.
So, that would be the downfall. That would be the downfall of DSG if they implement something like that. That would really be the downfall of them if they try to implement like a raffle system into their Jordans and stuff.
True.
Then better than the regular chain stores, you know. And
Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying. Does it take away the long lasting customers, or does it bring in a new audience? You know, and that's kind of like they're kind of in the middle right now. You know.
That's always a gift and a curse. And
Yeah.
this is working at one store I used to work at. They had an old system. They had a whole bunch of old loyal customers and they were good. And then we got a new CEO over there and he changed the whole complete store format and pissed off all the old customers and
That's what I'm
brought sales
saying.
down. Like it didn't he was remodeling each and every store, which wasn't free. And not that the store didn't have it, but now you change the model so sales are down and now you're spending more money to modernize the store when you're trying to bring in a new hip audience to buy the product that is still, in my opinion, it was like a certain group age that only would shop here. Like we're not.
Exactly, and exactly, and that's what I was trying to get at with Dick's, because like I say, you gotta think they're gonna you got those customers that's been going there for the past, let's say, 10, 15 years, who's used to seeing canoes and, like,
Yeah.
and buoys and stuff like in the sky, and then to walk in there one day and now you see a giant Jordan hanging from the sky, you know.
Could you actually buy one of them big ass canoes thing?
Yeah,
I never
yeah,
tried.
they'll probably go get a knife and cut that shit down.
Oh God.
You know? But you know what I'm saying, though. That's
Yeah.
and then, like I say, another thing, like you say, the new hip customers, not against like age groups and stuff, but 17, 18, 19, 20 year olds aren't what built DSG to the business they are. You know,
Yeah. True.
it was the mid 20, 30, 40, 50 year olds, you know.
Yeah. True.
So, gotta think, like, if for those people to walk in there and like I say, now they hear hip hop music, or so to speak, and giant Jordans hanging from the sky now, you know. They're
Yeah. I
gonna
don't
be
think
like,
that's gonna happen.
exactly. So,
It wouldn't look right.
and you can't put the hunting equipment to one small corner of the store now, you know.
True. True. Let me hit the chat real quick. We got Kwame in the building. Says, "Yo, what up? What up, Kwame?" Kwame says, "Dunks was good."
Yo, what's up, bro?
Kwame says the Veneer Dunks restocked this week too, but I caught a L. I ain't even tried them joints, but I remember I did that video in 2020, and I had went for them back then, but in 2020, I think everybody just was going for whatever they can get, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, the prices on the resale market probably shouldn't be too bad on them, though. Kwame says anything counterfeit you can think of on that site. Shaking my head. Yeah, that's basically what Pandabuy is, by the way. Yeah, like there's always a option B, if you will,
Oh
and I know the guy that recently joined the Discord asked about, how did he feel about it, and majority of us are like, we want the stamp of approval from Nike. We don't want even if I've seen people do the videos and comparisons and say like, hey man, it's the exact same thing, man. You're wasting your time. It's just still, I want it where you're supposed to be properly authorized to be sold at.
And it's always gonna be that argument. People always gonna try to argue. Like I say, when you tell them, "Ah, man, you wasted your money on buying like some fakes. So you wasted $150 on some fakes," and they'll be like, "Well, you wasted $750 on some real shoes." You know,
Yeah,
and that's always gonna be the argument. You know, and so it's kind of like that gray area. You know, like I
yeah.
don't know. Like I guess it's always gonna be like that argument forever. But it's just whichever side you want, honestly. You know.
Yeah, I just say like if you're wearing it just for the toe and you're never gonna try to sell it, you don't know what you're gonna do. It's shoes that I don't sold that I thought that I wouldn't sell. Like for it to even hold value, you want it to be the real deal thing. That's what people are looking for.
Yeah, because like I say, you're looking at it like from a standpoint of if ever I have to, you know, then I know for sure I can at least get my money back. You know.
Yeah, true.
You don't want to be like just wasting, like, because if you think about it, if you're spending like $200 plus on, like, on these UAs just to wear them because you don't feel like that the authentic pair, it should be worth that much, then really you're no better than the people who paying for the real shoe, because you gotta think you're just buying the shoe just to waste it. And guess what? Once that shoe's burnt out, you have to buy that shoe again.
Yep.
Or another shoe like that for another 150, and now you're already 300 in. When I paid 400 resale for the shoe and I still got the original real one, you're already 2 shoes in.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Divine Photos in the building says, good evening. What's good, everyone? What up, Divine?
yo,
What up? What up? Kwame says, yo, Divine. Kwame says, I bought my first Air Force One at a DSG way back. So there you have it. Man with the Kick says, what's poppin', sold out family? What up, Manny?
yo.
Kwame says, Manny was good. Devon says, Yerp, what up, Kwame? What up, Manny? Let's see. Kwame says, I've gotten burned on a pair of fakes, and I got a real pair of the same from a manufacturer, and they're so close. Yeah, that's how it be. I mean, they get better and better.
That's always gonna be the argument, And
Yeah.
I mean, it's just one of those things where like it's if you got the real one and you got the fake one, it's just like it's just a different feeling. Just to know, because it like your hand will feel like almost disgusting, you know what I'm saying?
I told you what happened.
Just knowing that you got the real one right here.
I told you what happened with me with those Dr. Dre beat headphones, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And when I got the real pair, bro, because you couldn't tell when I compared it, I looked at it, was like, bro, this is not. Then I got the box, I'm like, the box coloring was off, but the only way you gotta have the real deal to compare it though. I was like, these mother truckers, man. And then the person, of course, that I bought it from, nowhere to be found.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere.
And then
that was what they were doing was a quick flip, because I think they knew, hell, do this and get the hell out of town, And
honestly, if you're buying UAs and like you're showcasing them or storing them like a real shoe, then like slap yourself, because
yeah,
like, you cut grass in them mugs, honestly.
Yeah,
so
yeah, true. I think that's what I'm gonna get you started on too. Get you on some display boxes, man. Yeah. About time, man. If I'm put this way, if you got over 10 to 15 pairs of shoes, you start now. Yeah, start now. That's all I'm saying. And it don't matter which ones you get. But let me hit the rest of the chat. Man on the Kick says, what it do? Kwame, what's up, Divine? Kwame says, I still wear them to the grocery store, but someday they gonna go in the trash. I don't even want to know what those look like then, Kwame. If they're a pair of white Air Force Ones, yeah, he said, but
oh God,
yeah, they better not be white.
Got that. I literally just got that.
What? Yeah, like if they're a pair of white ones, bro, it's them joints. They got to be black or something.
They were over like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
key,
my pair before I step out, I gotta clean them up, man. But okay, where we want to start tonight? Should we start the Foot Locker story, or should we start this Pandabuy situation? Let's start with the Panda joint, and then we'll go into the Foot Locker joint to close things out for the night. Let me share my screen real quick. Should be seeing it. Boom, right here. So we're gonna start with Pandabuy. Apparently, authorities raid Pandabuy warehouse. Over 200,000 sneakers were seized. And this is all coming from Nice Kicks. So this is not me. This is just what I'm reading from it. Says it has 20 football stadiums worth of fake good warehouses were seized. So 20 football stadiums. That's how big the warehouses were. 20 of them joints, yo. And the average football stadium holds
just fake stuff.
Yes, just a fake-ish.
Hey, I guarantee. Not every one of those shoes look like the real deal.
Nah, it can't be. It can't be.
Exactly.
They're saying the exact same thing.
20 football stadiums of warehouses full. Yeah. Not every one of those shoes looked real deal. No, it can't.
Yeah, true. It says Chinese authorities have raided Pandabuy warehouses as local and international authorities have worked together for months to crack down on the Chinese brand's operation. Pandabuy serves as a middleman by functioning as a sales platform and having services such as photography and shipping for independent vendors of Chinese made products. Consumers can surf their Pandabuy listing to find the vendors and item that's best suits their needs. The products, however, are almost always counterfeit. So I'm very curious what some of these stores who think about this, and I can't say which one, but I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of these, like, what am I looking for? Like your major resale stores physically, where they're getting the product and getting it almost spot on. Even if they're buying the third and fourth batch and only spending $150, if they know they have it, and all right, cool, send me this exact same one in a size this, and this. We're gonna sell them at 1,000 a pop, you know. So
All I'm saying is like, and this is just like, just use this like off of shoes. Nobody is going and buying nobody's going and buying $3,000 chrome heart jeans and taking them to a resale store and only getting maybe 1,000 for them, and you paid 3,000 resale. I
I was
mean
gonna say
retail.
800.
I was nah, hell nah. You paid 3,000, yeah, maybe 800 from the retail. Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
resale. You're right. So like I said, nobody's gonna go buy $3,000 chrome heart jeans, take them to a retail shop, and get 800 for them in hopes. And then, like I say, and then now they're just to the store, and the store's gonna mark them up 45. Nah, and nobody, like I say, nobody's just walking in, like I say, with jeans like that. So like I say, you'll see these resale shops with like 4, 5, 6 pair, like you say, like you were just getting at that. Some of that stuff is, it can be,
I'm very curious. Like when I see some of these, like we'll say, like the stores who do sneaker YouTube, where they show the people coming in, like the locals coming in, and they be like, "Hey, boss, yeah, the best we can do is, you know, we can do
I
250."
don't know. I'll tell you this. I don't know. You want to know where all that honestly started from?
Where?
From Pawn Stars, that the TV show Pawn Stars. If you ever seen
Yeah,
that,
yeah, I seen that.
if you really think about it, think about that formula that they use, and now think about these resale shops.
Yeah, same concept. And
So,
I think it was one actual. I don't think he really does sneaker content anymore, but it was one sneaker YouTuber that actually made it to Pawn Stars. They had found like a sneaker inside of one of those.
Chum Lee, the guy that was one of the actors on there, he's actually a big sneakerhead,
Yeah, I know
and
he is. Yeah,
so they kind of implemented once sneakers started like taking off during like that 18, 19, 20, 21 pen area. They try to implement him and like sneakers more into the the show and the whole get down of it. But still, like I'm just trying to say, that whole formula basically, the whole resale formula basically started from that.
yeah, I can see that. Let me read through the rest of the article real quick. It says earlier in April, authorities exceeded the raid after 16 brands reported local action on Pandabuy for copyright infringement. Here are the names right here: Nike, Adidas, Supreme are reported among the right holders involved with the probe. So yeah, this where you can see where, all right, cool, we got to put this and work together. So yeah,
Well, and that's their downfall because, like I said, like the simple designs are what's going to get targeted.
yeah,
Yeah, clearly, like it's nothing to make. It's clearly nothing to make an Adidas logo. It's
yeah,
obviously clearly nothing to make a Nike logo,
yeah. I mean,
and
it's
we're not even gonna get started on Supreme. So like
bro,
that literally is just what
Supreme is
a red box, and like I can't think of the name right now, whatever font they use, but you can literally make the Supreme logo in like your Apple Paint or Microsoft Paint if you wanted to.
this is true.
So,
Yeah,
we're not even gonna get started on Supreme. That's like the most basic logo in the world. So,
I mean, to be fair, that's the business formula though for any major.
oh yeah, yeah, less is more.
Yeah, it's one of those less is best. Like, look at them. Most of them, you have they're one brand name. Like, you think like if you look at our brand, if we was gonna try to take it like sold out, we using two words, but some people say, yeah, using too many. Y'all should have picked one thing or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
There's so many ways, and think about it, yeah. And then for the logo, like when we was making the logo, we kept it simple, like it's
Oh
a
yeah.
shoebox, you know what I'm saying, and call it a day.
Supreme, their downfall also is that they collab with so much things and so many things. They can literally a counterfeit can literally slap that logo on anything and you wouldn't know,
Yeah,
that Supreme didn't make that.
yeah. So it's hard to that's hard to spot is a fake Supreme too.
Hmm.
Which it is one. It's only one Supreme item that I really want, and I refuse to buy it because it's too much, and I don't even know if it's real. When they did that collab with LV Louis Vuitton,
Yeah,
I love that red stuff, man. It was awesome. Um,
yeah.
Let me hit the chat. Kwame says, "No, I meant the fake pair," and he's laughing. Let's see. Manny with the kick says, "Official tissue forever, forever, forever." Yay, voice. um, Let me hit the rest of this article. It says more than 200 public security branch officers, 50 private sector investigators, and local police were involved, according to the reports. Millions of packages for overseas buyers were confiscated, along with 200,000 pairs of sneakers. It says after 6 months of due diligent work, it was discovered that the infringing activities of Pandabuy extended to 5 cities in China, involving over 2,200 employees, with warehouses spanning 100,000 square meters, equivalent to nearly 20 football stadiums. So that's how big the warehouses were. It says Pandabuy, the online site accused of supplying counterfeit goods, has risen in popularity since 2022. Those social media platforms such as TikTok, Discord, and others with Panda Hall videos where influencers and customers showcase their recent orders. Yeah, I had heard a thing like that going around. And I think on YouTube, if you try to do that stuff, like I've noticed a lot, and I'm not picking on anybody in particular, everybody, but I've noticed on YouTube, once the person start advertising that they are, hey, this is all fake stuff, or this is from, it's not the real deal, Holyfield. I notice those channels, they either let them stay right where they at and don't get no real growth, or if they get a lot of growth, eventually the channel, something happens to their channel where it gets flagged.
No, because T Pain does Timu hauls.
Oh, okay, but he's all, but T
Well,
Pain is a,
what I'm saying, with the
but
guy in
he,
his status, why would you need to be doing Timu hauls?
yeah, so I didn't know T Pain did. He did it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, but at the same time, T Pain got a different. You know what I mean?
Why would he need to be doing Timu hauls?
You heard how he said he did went through it. He spent all he
Okay. Yeah, he did. He said he pretty much he blew all his money.
yeah.
But he's making more money than he's ever made, especially like his contracts got nothing on the money he's making now off
Damn,
streaming. You know,
I didn't know that.
well, I mean, it's been known and it's been stated that streaming is you get way more money from streaming than these music contracts. Why you think you see like all these musicians and stuff streaming?
Yeah, but it's not the same as far as like you're talking about when they do like like from streaming on like platforms and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, like T Grizzly and stuff. Like he's
yeah,
making money from
the
streaming.
video game joint. Yeah,
Yeah, T Pain making money from streaming, man. Like more than like this is because I said this is an area that's not really overgrown yet.
it's crazy how on the flip side how all the music now has become to like on streaming platforms as well, like Spotify. But the apparently the money don't add up the same for the artists on the streaming
Yeah, I'm
platform.
saying because you like I say like the music, the labels are heavily involved in the music and stuff. They can control the music and stuff. Obviously,
Yeah,
I mean, with these streaming platforms are entities in their own, so the music labels really have no control in those. So the artists can literally go over there and be themselves and make their own money on a separate contract on the streaming platforms, rather than on the music side. And
yeah,
that's why they kind of put music on the burner and go to the streaming because now this is a new contract, new deal, fresh money, and it's all theirs. They don't have to worry about like these little paying these here and there people because it's all them doing self editing, or if the streaming service has editors and stuff, which I'm saying, sure,
yeah.
still it comes out of that contract, which is I'm sure it's still not like a music contract, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you.
So
Let me at the chat. Kwame says, I know that red LV Supreme bag, but I wouldn't trust anywhere resale. Yeah. And now it's kind of one of those because that dropped in like 2017, I think. Don't quote me, but it's kind of one of those some stuff you just gotta let go, you know. Hey, just
yeah,
you
let it go, Polo. Let it go.
I am, yeah, I am. I let it go.
I mean, unless you got
Nope, I
you
don't.
got cool, unless you got an extra 20K laying around
I
for,
don't.
just the hoodie,
Nope.
you know.
Nope. That is worst case scenario money, and that you don't touch that type of
That's what
stuff.
I'm saying.
Not
Unless you
for
just
that,
got
you
that
know.
laying around, then
I sure don't. Man with the kick says must be Gen Z buying these UAs at the high amount, 200,000 ish. Yeah, saying because I mean, if they got that many, they're not making that many for no reason. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, Manny. Like if they got 200K pairs of sneakers laying around, he's saying, obviously the younger generation is buying from there and have no shame in it.
Well, also, this could also be
Allegedly.
think about it. It's gonna be a play too, because like I say, clearly with that many warehouses, with that much product being produced, there's no way that Nike don't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no way. So I say maybe that's also a reason why we're seeing like a lot less stock on the actual releases. You know,
Well, I think they know it just probably took them a minute to get the legal aspect of it together
I'm
on it.
saying because like I say, Nike's gonna get their money regardless. And I'm saying
Yeah.
there's no way they're producing this much unauthorized Nike product under Nike's nose.
Oh hell no.
Nike's getting a cut in there somewhere. Like
No,
I said,
but they don't sue. That's why they sue now. So that cut is over with now. They gonna get it. They what I'm assuming is Nike's gonna get it legally. They're gonna get
well,
whatever.
yeah, because not because, like we said, like just like they were probably under a contract. Okay, you guys can produce this much. Then they got to a point where they make their orders are superseding what they were under contract to make. So Nike's now probably like, hey, you guys are making this much now, and what and they're probably like, well, we're only still going to give you guys this much, the Panda buy, you
Yeah,
know. So Nike now like, nope, sue them.
probably.
You
I
know?
wouldn't- Ain't no telling, man.
I'm saying like the Panda buy is growing, but they don't want to renegotiate the contract. Probably most likely that's just what I'm gonna assume. You know,
Allegedly, everybody.
allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, we got no hype to just enter the building with the salute. What up, no hype?
Well,
It says the influencers then promoted discount codes as the marketing tactic, encouraging younger people to purchase knockoff products from their favorite brands. Pandabuy has exploded in the last 2 years. A search traffic graph shows how rapidly Pandabuy's Google Trends search volume has grown, surpassing searches for Nike signature Air Force One low model. I wonder if that has something to do with Nike saying they're going to produce less of the,
that's not. I
you know,
just said that.
yeah. I
This
mean, yeah,
morning.
yeah. Let's see. Manny with the kick says 85 salute. Panda Buy's explosive growth. Google Trends data shows how search volume for Panda Buy grew rapidly since July 2022, eventually surpassing search volume for Nike's One's Air Force One. So pretty much, I guess it became a major trend. It says in 2023 alone, Panda Buy's revenue reportedly amounted to nearly 5.5 billion with over 50 million pieces of counterfeit goods.
They're doing Nike numbers.
Yeah, and
In a 2 year span.
and that's where you're probably right, Dunks, where the problem comes into play. Like, if there was a deal, Nike, like, hey, wait a minute, y'all motherfuckers starting to make what we make.
And it took us 60 years.
Yeah,
Y'all made it in 3 years.
yeah, y'all, yeah, no, and then also they're like, not only y'all starting to make what we make, but y'all doing it off our product, and that's the
And
problem.
Nike's probably like, now you come work for us.
Yeah,
Pretty
exactly.
much. And they're like, no, we're gonna keep doing our thing because what we're doing is working and we're making money off your product without it being technically your product.
Yeah,
So Nike probably like, you come get with us and make authentic products, or you shut the whole shit down.
and well, you see where this is headed. Again, let's keep in mind that Nike, to the best of my knowledge, I don't think they've lost. If they lost lawsuits, their loss and what we consider a loss is probably two different things. Um, let's see, no hype
I
and the
just see this being another Bape situation. Honestly, it's like one of those situations where they've known about for the longest, and they've known about it, and been in partnership with it.
yeah.
And now, like I say, when it supersedes what they got going on, now it's a problem.
Again, everybody, allegedly, we don't
Allegedly,
know.
yes.
We don't know.
But I just see this being like another Bape situation. That's all. Honestly, it's gonna be another long, dragged out case. Honestly, because when it comes to Nike and the Asian market, it just seems like that. It's just always like it's gonna be a battle to the end, pretty much. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Racks. Let me hit the chat. No hype says Manny with the salute. No hype says last night just woke up. Okay. Late night just woke up. Damn.
Oh
Sheesh.
man, no hype, no fucking
Hey,
Oregon streets out there, hit it, huh?
I was like one of them nights. It's gonna be one of those nights. Yeah, okay, homie. I see you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let's see. Manny with the kick says that's why the 90s were the best era sneaker game came naturally, not like today built of hype. I
I'd say
agree.
the tens is kind of what changed things. Early 2000s still had their individuality too. Once the
They,
tens came, that's
yeah,
when they really started taking a turn. People started kind of like following like a
90s to the
man.
early 2000s, man, was probably the
Yeah.
best.
Once the tens came, that's when the trends came. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. But I remember the 90s. It was cool to have a hype shoe from a different, like, it was
I
cool to
mean,
watch a
there
Reebok.
wasn't a hype shoe because there was no thing as a hype because shoes were just shoes. Jordans were Jordans. We knew
But
Jordans
still, like, it
were
wasn't
come
like,
out. People knew Jordans were Jordans. Like
but
there was no cult following after us after a particular shoe. You
I
know?
feel like everybody had, I feel like it was a budget thing to keep it 100.
Yeah,
Um,
because you knew what
because,
you were gonna get, and that was it. There wasn't
yeah,
no,
yeah,
you know.
you not getting, like, my dad told me off, you're not getting them, but we got the Reebok classes, which had they run, I had those. You can get these Air Forces, which was cheap. You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
was it? Even with like I say, with like Jordans and stuff. Like I say, there wasn't no such back in the '90s, and yet maybe you can even kind of apply this to the 2000s. There was no, there was no ones and no fours dropping on the same in the same week, let alone the same day. You know?
I say maybe within a year you get
Yeah,
two hot.
you'll get maybe you'll get the ones in the first half of the month. You'll get some twos or threes in the next, or however they like. Because like I said, the '90s was really more in order. You know?
But that's when they were still kind of coming up with some of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stuff.
So they
To
were
be
still more
fair,
in order. There was no getting ones and sevens in the same day. You know?
oh hell no,
So like I said, you got
hell no.
these, and this is the Jordan you got for these 6 months or these 7 months until the next one comes out. And that
True.
would be the Jordan would be that hype shoe from Nike because everything else would just be like the basic regulars, everyday shoes.
Yeah, true. Let's see. Manny with the kick says party like a rock star 85. No hype says Manny gotta once in a while. Okay, I dig it. Facts 85 from Manny. It says on this, the rest of this article says the mission of cracking down on fake sneaker continues by Panda Buy's warehouse have already reopened and resume limited operations. So they ain't even let they like cool. Once the cops left, they went right back at it.
So, like another Babe situation. Like I say, like they like because they know like Nike can't do anything as long as their operations are over there. There's really nothing Nike can do to them.
Or it's gonna take longer, so to
It's gonna
speak.
take longer, but once they start to make operations here in the U.S., then it's over for them. But as
Oh
long
yeah,
as they're
well,
over there, then
over
not really
there,
much
I
Nike
think
can
it's
do.
just it's a different set of rules. So you gotta,
Yeah.
it's a different ball game. They
Mhm.
may, if anything, it say it shouldn't be. I think technically, you still probably shouldn't be
It's
shipping
literally
it.
like it's literally like what, like if you're watching somebody, like if you're at a park or something, you watching somebody across like the park eating a sandwich in your face, and you can't go over there and do nothing about it. You
I
know?
think they can. It's just it's more costly, and
Well,
there's
yeah,
rules are
exactly. Yeah.
differently. Yeah, it's gonna take longer. Let me read the rest of the article, then we'll transition to the Foot Locker stores real quick, and then we'll talk upcoming releases to wrap things up. It says, however, Pandabuy has also notified customers that their products have been discarded on the grounds of being branded items. So,
Oh man, I can bet. I wonder. I can just imagine like they're like, "No, we can't sell this," just being petty about it.
yeah,
Just think about that. Like, well,
yeah.
we can't sell this because this is a supreme.
Yeah, so I'm got a couple images up on the screen, but pretty much they said buy it or not. Like this was showing people, I
Right
guess,
or not, damn.
yeah, like this is like wow, just looking at it, they're showing you like basically they do the comparisons where it's like tell me, it's like they're basically almost saying like show me where they got the Tiffany Air Force Ones on here too.
Yo, the photo like,
Damn,
photo
bro.
like you.
Like, nah, I ain't gonna buy it from
I
there. But
know.
damn, yo, like, sheesh, like, it's
That just shows you how deep this shit is getting now.
yeah,
They
it's
they
yeah,
can they can literally replicate Tiffany. They got the silver. I mean, they got the silver back there. The little silver plate back there.
yeah. Which looks, to be honest, even though I do want them,
I mean
that
that's honestly that silver is probably worth nothing. I mean, it's worth something, but nothing honestly. So it's nothing to get.
it look is it me? It does it look crooked on the back of that thing, man.
Only because you wanted to.
All right, fine. It looks crooked to me. Um, let's transition to the Foot Locker stores. Future Martyr Garden chains the new retail identity. Foot Locker stores refresh program is a key part of its border lace up plan to grow business, which me and Dunks have touched on their lace up plan, but it kind of seemed like it falls short and kind of got quiet. But let's just touch on it a little bit tonight, kind of like an updated story says Foot Locker is leveling up its store and re-innovation process with a new model for future locations. Now, I will say for the ones that I've been doing mall vlogs in, I did see that they literally transitioned from a smaller store to a bigger store in that same mall. So I guess the ones, keep in mind they shut down a lot of stores, but I'm guessing all the ones that they decided to keep open, they are going to remodel them and make them bigger and more hip or whatever you want to call it. To me, to be honest,
I wouldn't call hip placing the checkout kiosk in the dead center of the store, and
nah,
just
they
having
moved it
shoe,
up and they moved it back up front now. It
and just
was
having shoe merchandise pretty much in a 360.
yeah, that's all it is. Like I don't know if you remember when I did that mall vlog when I picked up the I think it was the bread foes. I was lost in a motherfucker in there. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, like they just pretty much put the checkout thing in the middle of the store, and like now they just make it like a more of a panoramic store where everything is just like, you know, all around you.
I always wondered if I could work there. Like, how would I feel working there? Like, I would be like, man, I'm gonna have to vlog in this motherfucker.
I
And then,
mean, honestly, I think at this point you'll probably feel like working fast food.
yeah, true. I just wonder would I be good at it? Curious. Not
No,
that,
probably
not
not.
that curious.
Probably not because knowing like just the knowledge and just the things that
Yeah,
you require to like it would just everything will be like almost like I say a disgust to you. Like
yeah.
you really gonna buy these? Like
Nah,
that's like
I wouldn't say nothing to nobody.
you wouldn't say it, but you like to be thinking it. Like the
Yeah,
look on your face will say it all. Honestly.
yeah. Let me hit the rest of this article. It says the sneaker chain on Wednesday revealed its new store of the future retail concept that will serve as a blueprint for future store renovations and expansions. The format came to life on Wednesday with the reopening of the Foot Locker's Willowbrook Mall location in Wayne, New Jersey, where the new concept will be tested before it's rolled out into more locations. In addition to revamped storefront and interior design, the new store experiences features a reimagined layout that emphasizes brand storytelling and features a commercial shoe try-on area, digitally enhancement for shopping experience, and a sneaker hub area to assist with personalization and the order process. So basically, they're gonna have like you can try the shoe on digitally, and you don't have to actually put your foot in. I kind of that's the one thing I liked about going back in the day. You could try to like you could be like, hey, like say like you wear me. I wear size 10. I'm like, bring a size 10 or a 10 and a half now. You can
Well, you know, for sanitation purposes, you know.
yeah, true. But I mean, can you at that point the try on digital joint just show you what they're gonna look like on your feet?
Well, and also, you know, for safety, security reasons, you say, "Hey, bring me a size 10. Let me try them on." You put one on. Oh, it's cool. You snatch the box, you out. You know.
Yeah, some people have done that.
Yeah.
I seen the one joint where one dude act like he was gonna run out and then he stopped.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, but everybody don't stop. you know,
Yeah, that shit was funny.
everybody don't stop. So you gotta think that's what they doing digital now.
Yeah. And then I guess the sneaker hub is supposed to assist with personalization in the order process. So I guess if you got an online order pickup, you
Yeah,
can.
online orders to this side, pretty much.
But it's kind
You
of
know?
because it's still gonna have to have somebody from the back to go get it. You still got to talk to somebody.
Well, yeah, that's why they're gonna have somebody working the online area.
Manny with the kick says that's not silver, it's a spray paint over copper. Okay. And he's talking about the back of the Air Force One Tiffany joint. Um, let's see. The rest of this article says there's so much passion for sneaker culture, whether it's runners, basketball players, or fashion forward folks who like to style sneakers with their outfits, said Foot Locker's chief commercial officer Frank Bracken in an interview with Flit News. We just want people to know that we built this space and this entire experience to make them happy and experience sneakers in the best form. So they want the shopping experience. Okay, so we got an image of what it looked like down here. Like, bro, it looked like you're going into a makeup store now. Like, holy crap.
Oh, anybody that's in the what'd you say, Willowbrook, in the
New
Willowbrook,
Jersey.
New Jersey area, if you're able to check this Foot Locker out, let us know if you see the changes.
I'm sorry, but all they did was rearrange and add some more lights, bro. If we're gonna keep it 100. I hate when I go in there sometimes when they don't do this as much now, but they be like, when I come in vlogging, like, hey, you can't film in here. I'm like, I'm film myself. They're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, bro, I ain't have to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Let me read through the rest of this article real quick. Let's see. The concept is part of Foot Locker's border plan to refresh the entire existing store's fleet and align that strategic lace-up plan revealed in March 2023, which I'm pretty sure we went live for that. This has included the decision to close more than 400 stores, which, man, you could tell we really been trying because all the stuff that I'm reading, I've already said, including about 125 underperforming Champ locations. Because keep in mind, they own that too. They were East Bay, which I think they had shut that down. I don't think East Bay is a thing anymore. The Champs, and then you had Foot Locker, of course, is the main one, and there's one more that they own. There's Champs, and then I can't think of the other one they got, but that one I think closed down too. It was something else, but they had several different things that all fall under the same joint. It says while growing its WSS brand to over 300 store locations. So basically, they cut basically 100 stores if you do the math, give or take. So pretty much, I can see that now they want to. I guess the stores that really wasn't making them no money anyway, they kind of like probably wasn't in the best locations,
Yeah.
It says, in addition to relaunching the Foot Locker brand with new store formats, Foot Locker's Lace-Up plan also involves maximizing its loyalty program, investing in technology to enhance the customer journey for diversifying its brand portfolio. Foot Locker last month said it now expects to achieve these results, which will come late into growth business to more than 9.5 billion in an annual revenue in 2028 as opposed to the prior target of 2026. So now they need an additional 2 years because I'm guessing now that these stores they remodeled, I'm assuming it wasn't free,
Yeah, now they got at least at least 2 years plan to get that money back. At least.
Yeah,
Which is a short time for the money that they're putting up and investing.
true.
That's asking a lot in 2 years to make back damn near billion. I know it's in the billions. I don't know the exact number, but
9.5 billion.
in 2 years, and that's at minimum. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
2 years.
if
That's
they,
that's that's some
yeah,
big that's some big numbers and big shoes to fill. You know.
exactly. No hype says it does look like a makeup store, and then Manny with the kick says I 85. So says a store future and store refreshes are an important part of our lace up plan. Bracken said this is really in support of powering up our portfolio. It says in the quarter four, Foot Locker remodeled and relocated 66 stores and opened 29 new stores, which included the basic elements present in the store of the future concept. But the Willowbrook Mall location represents the first pure store of future and outfitted with all the design elements and new layout structures to that defines the new brand's expression. My thing is this store going to get some more of the hype releases like, say when the Travis is dropped, the really only two Foot Locker stores that I see that would get them. It would be the Chicago branch, and then would be the one out in California, I think LA. So I'm wondering if this store, since it's going to be the first with the new cool hip design, will this be, will this be getting some hype releases with it? Some that's really going to drive some foot traffic in your store, other than it just like looking shiny. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to walk into the light, but I mean, once you walk in there and see what's in it, you're going to walk right back out. If it's something you really don't want. Um, and let's just be honest, like Foot Lockers, I don't know what their main goal. I always thought Foot Locker, I only saw it as a shoe store. Granted, they have a lot of clothes. I just honestly, even if they do, I know they have the product in there. Sometimes I still just wait. I just order it online when I get home. I just want these and dip out. You know. It says the store is originally organized by men's, women's, kids sections, and from there further divided into brands. When it comes to presentation, secondary and the display points tell various brand stories without needing to only rely on the shoe wall. What's more, the front of the store features a drop zone that showcases new stories and products that are trending. That they've been doing that, like basically where they have in the like right when you walk into the store, they have like a little thing with the latest and greatest, like this is what you're looking for type of shoe.
Yeah.
What is gonna look cool? They enhanced it or something? The fuck? Sorry. Um Says the layers of the merchandising that this new concept permits us to do, which is great. Bracken said, "I'm just curious. I want to see one in my area, which I could have sworn they just reopened this one and remodeled the joint. So y'all gonna remodel it again? I doubt it. It says Foot Locker relies on the feedback and prospect of some of its key vendors to design the store, and the chain will host them again at the Willowbrook location in May for a store walkthrough. There is a key consistent here that we won't hear from Bracken said about the chain vendors partners. So again, there is a sneaker hub, but I mean, I see what it looks like. But I guess I need to see it in action. What they need to do is do some video. Like these images are cool, but it's still like, what am I looking at here?
It's one of those situations where, as they say, pictures don't do it justice.
Yeah, basically. It says, let me finish this up and then we'll talk upcoming releases and wrap things up here for the night. It says, in measuring the success of new store concept, Foot Locker will monitor metrics related to traffic, conversation, bracket type, and uh, uh, um, new customer reintention and overall customer satisfaction. Foot Locker also plans to integrate its newly loyalty program into the customer shopping experience once it rolls out more broadly across North America. Looking ahead, Foot Locker plans to open 5 pilot stores of the future in 2024. In addition to the Willowbrook location, Foot Locker Herald Square, New York City location will become its second store of the future location. So, of course, they're doing New Jersey, then they're going to do New York. So, why am I not surprised? Because New York stores are just
LA probably being third.
Yeah.
And I would assume number 4, Chicago, and then maybe Atlanta, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. It says the chain will also open a location in Paris in the time for the Summer Olympics and the
Wait, aren't they already working? Oh no, that wasn't in Paris. But but they're working on the store that originated like in Paris, that Jordan store, right?
Yeah. But that's not that's different. Yeah.
Yeah. I just got the two mixed up. They kind of got two different store types working at once. I'm sorry, my mic fell. But they kind of got two type of different store chains working at once, but it's the same chain. If you get,
Yeah. True. Yeah, but Nike and them is different from Foot
Yeah.
Locker. Yeah, so because that's what Jordan Brand basically is Nike. Um, it says, but Melbourne, Australia, in October, finally Foot Locker is partnering with its India operator Metro Brand to open its first Foot Locker store and a store of the future in Delhi. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly.
Oh wow.
Says
Man,
by 20.
India is like it's like it's an untapped market, honestly. So rich out there, and in
Yeah,
the,
it's
in the
screaming
money
money.
and culture also.
Yeah,
Yeah, New Delhi or whatever. It's like definitely like I don't know. It's a good area. Uh, so yeah, I can see a lot of these American places going like across seas for sure. And
yeah.
bringing like that culture to these places.
True. And it says by 2025, the plan for every new Foot Locker store to open to have a full store of future expression. Says our plan, because they open at a different point of the year, is to continue to learn and tweak and make the concept a little bit better each time. Translation, everybody, that means like we're gonna see how these do. If we don't see any major changes, then we're not gonna do. There's no point in doing the rest of the stores, in
Mhm.
my opinion. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, bonus joint coming up right on the hour mark. Let's talk upcoming releases and get up out of this thing. I think, yeah, we have definitely the Air Jordan 4 Military Blues dropping next week, a must cop for me. I think later in the month, because technically a new month starts Wednesday. We're going to see we should be seeing the Travis's, those Jordan 1 low joints. Those are supposed to be coming out. Shadow 1 lows.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw those.
I got the regular ones. Apparently, there's a Jordan 1 latte colorway. Not looking bad. And then also one shoe, to be honest, and I did want to touch on this one that's supposed to be coming in the new month here, is those Nike Cortezes, the Forrest Gump joints. Um, I want those for the gym. I want them for the gym. Sentimental value, timeless shoe, and the movie. I could say I've probably seen it over 100 times, man. So
Can you really?
yeah,
You seen that movie over 100 times?
I've seen it enough to get.
I've never seen you watch it.
Yeah, all right.
That would count 100 times.
All right. I seen it like I seen it.
I'll give you 20. I'll give you 20.
All right, I've probably seen it like 2 times, but I know the point.
Yo.
Hey man, leave me alone.
That changed.
Leave me alone. And then what else we got? Nike Kobe Pro Tros, are those supposed to be coming out? The GG joints is supposed to be coming. That's his daughter's birthday is when they're supposed to drop May 1st. The Kobe.
The Futurists are supposed to be coming here in May.
They're
Also,
okay.
I thought that they were May 5th. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any talk on them. Not saying they're not.
Have you seen both? Have you seen both colorways?
Nah, I can look them up though. Hold on, give me like.
Obviously, they got the GR release. Then they have the F and Fs.
And this is a dunk, right?
Yeah. And the F and Fs, personally, I feel like that those look a little better, which obviously usually that's how it goes, But I'm still, I still feel the same about either or,
Yeah, I'm about to go to some images real quick. I seen the one with all the different colors, and then what's the other one you said? It's like
the F and Fs, the Fraser families,
Is that like the destroyed looking pair? Hold on.
I don't know what you're looking at. I just know the standard pair. I know the F and Fs look kind of like more like reddish. Like
I see them. I see them now. Let me share the screen with everybody real quick before we get on the. Yeah, I like more honestly. One is like a bluish like color, and the other one's more that sun kissed type of color. Is that what you're talking about? I like both. I like both.
Too. I feel the same about either or. But I honestly would rather have the F and Fs, honestly.
Which one is that? Is that the orange
The
and yellow?
maroonish pair. Yeah, the orange is like.
Honestly, I would like to have both because I feel like this either way though you can't go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel the same about either pair.
Yeah, I like both of them to be honest. But if I had to pick, I probably would like that sun colorway too, like that orange colorway ish. I would like those too because I mean I don't know, it's just something about them. I mean naturally I'm gonna gravitate to that color more because it's closer to what my favorite color is.
Exactly. So
But I do like the cooler looking ones. I guess the regular release is more of like that. It's like a cool, but either way you can.
they should have just gave us one of each. Honestly.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. I hate when they do a friends and family, and it's like, bro, like why? Like they may not even really be in the shoes like that. But I don't know.
Yeah, they could have just like, a 1-and-1 would have made perfect sense for this shoe.
Exactly. But yeah, we've been on a joint for an hour and 5 minutes, everybody. We're gonna wrap things up here for the night. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. Definitely smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we'll be back on Monday with Music Monday. In the meantime, sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up. I appreciate everybody for being active in the chat, and we will see you guys again on Monday. And I'm gonna let Dunks take us out for the night.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. As you guys can see, I don't know if you've already implemented this polo, but this is just a new change in the time system. So just try to squeeze everything in a more compressed time. So obviously you can see that it's over now, but we still got the same effect, from the live.
Exactly.
So just everybody just know now that things are like just a little more earlier. So just bear with us as the things change, and I'm gonna try to get back more and active now. Just things have been going on. It's kind of slowed down for me a little bit now. So yeah, but just everybody, like Polo said, we'll be back Monday. So everybody just enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll be back on Monday, and see you guys then.
Most definitely, man. And we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so long. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. These feelings are familiar. Swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her. Swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust. I've been in and out of touch. I've been in and out of love. Yeah.
I just told my shawty better come sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sun